Well, hello, there, troopers, and welcome back to General Kenobis Bunker. We are here at a very, very special live coming out of ICCC 2024. We are out here in Nashville, Tennessee, having a blast. Day one, it's only been literally like an hour and a half since the show opened, and we've already seen a ton of cool stuff. So, thank you so much for joining us here, and I hope that you get to physically join us here at the ICCC on the Sheraton. It's going to be going on Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, so you got plenty of time to make it down here. This year, we're back into the hotel modality, and it's been really, really fun. Just hanging out. I've already met a bunch of our friends that are content creators. It's very, very cool to see them for the very first time actually putting a face to the name. So we've been hanging out. There's a ton of room sales that's gonna happen as well. You know, people brought some very cool stuff to trade, to sell, all of that, and that's just the beauty of being all here hanging out at the hotel. Me personally, I literally just got done taking a picture with Warwick Davis. He was awesome, super nice. So actually, after this, I gotta go get that print, and I'm actually bringing it back to him so I can get it autographed, which I think is gonna look very, very cool. So we got plenty of guests, of course, coming in. Today I need to get Timothy Zahn to autograph my OG Thrawn back from the Power of the Force days. That expanded universe line, you guys know that I love that. And he's here, he's signing a ton as well. There's a lot of guests that we definitely need to see. Dennis Lawson, same thing. We just saw him in the hallway a little while ago, and it was very, very fun. And people are definitely jumping on the autographs. I think honestly today, is so it's the VIP day, and that is the day that you want to get into to get all the good stuff done. It's very chill. You got plenty of opportunities to walk up to the guest and get your signatures, get your pictures, all of that great stuff. Me, being me, I already spent some money, and that's I said I was gonna be good. And I was just delusional. All right, let's just get that out of the way. All right, it just did not work out. So as soon as I was able to walk into the floor, I saw our friends from JP Customs. They do miniature figures, and they come all the way from Argentina. You believe that? Now that's a flight. And they brought an ICCC exclusive Boba Fett in the styling of the Marvel comic book, with a custom card. That thing is gorgeous. So I had to jump on it. He only printed 50, and by that point he was down to like 12, I think. So I panicked, obviously, and I had to just get it. All right, it's just I knew I wanted it. To my defense, I knew I wanted that figure, but man, just seeing it live, they do such great work. So make sure to check them out also. They're also on Instagram, JP Customs, and they've been coming to this convention, for a little while now. So they always bring out very, very awesome stuff, especially with the exclusives, which is awesome, because they are very limited. Like I said, there's only 50 of those, and he's not gonna reprint them anytime soon. They're numbered, they're again custom made, so very, very cool. And for those of you like myself that are coming out of town, they're very portable. Why? Because they're about 2 inches big. So, hey, who doesn't like a miniature, right? But plenty of stuff. We've seen some vintage stuff. We've seen some modern stuff. We have seen some awesome lightsabers. Yeah, there's plenty to burn money on, is what I'm trying to say. So make sure that you join us here through this weekend. Again, this is the first time we've done 4 days, and I think this day, like I said, is when you really want to get your autographs, your photo ops. It's just very, very comfortable. There's no big lines, not yet anyway. And the VIPs, they get the added bonus to get to go to special events today. I think there's one with Warwick Davis happening later on today, which I'm sure is going to be super, super fun. I gotta be honest, it was very cool to see him just zipping around, the con floor on his sort of scooter machine that he's got going on. It's awesome. It was kind of funny because he actually took the picture on top of that. Like he didn't get down. He's like, nope, I'm here. This is how I move. I'm comfortable. I was like, all right, you know what? I'm about it. I like it. Why not? And so he was very, very cool and very, very nice. And I might have told him I love him. I don't remember. Anyway, um, he's part of our childhood. Come on. So tomorrow, starting tomorrow, I believe Billy D. Williams will be available for also for photo ops and autographs. He doesn't come out to many shows. First of all right. So if you've been thinking about it, if you've been kind of on the fence, you definitely want to get here. This is the place to do it. All right. There's not gonna be any like crazy 5-hour lines or anything like that. This is where you want to get your autographs and your photo ops. Again, Billy D doesn't do them very often, so make sure that you get him now. I believe he's going to be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Again, you got plenty of time, you got plenty of opportunity to get it done. We were actually talking to the gentleman who played Greedo about playing Greedo. You guessed it. But his answer was actually pretty cool. He's like, guys, I'm 75 years old. This movie was 50 years ago. I don't remember what I did last week. He's like, so I don't have a whole lot of details for you guys. I think it was fun. He's like, that's how I kind of want to remember it, that it was a pretty fun shoot. He's like, but I'll be honest with you, I don't really have many details. All right, so let's just say it was fun. And we're like, all right, we'll take that. We'll take that. And yeah, not that I blame him. You know, my memory is going, and I'm not even near that, half of that age. But very, very cool, super nice guy, by the way. So if you get an opportunity, if you're here at the show, make sure you stop by his booth. Honestly, just to talk to him, is worth it. He's super, super fun, super polite, great guy. And again, he's Greedo. Come on, he can tell you who shot first. Definitively, all right? And what he says goes, guys, so I'm just saying. You could find out.
That's a good question. Does he actually remember who shot first?
I think if you pay enough, he'll write whichever way you want. So he can write Greedo or he can write Han. I don't think he's particular about it. So he's very, very cool, like I said. So make sure, and that's just one example, right, of plenty of awesome guests that we got here in the building. Also, if you're staying here at the hotel, again, added bonus. Who knows? Our friend Ricky and Tony last night, they got to see Timothy Zahn just chilling out at the restaurant, right, along with Dennis Lawson, right? So it's just that kind of like added opportunity to maybe see some cool people, right? Being normal people, which who'd have thunk they also eat, right? I didn't realize it, but anyway. So make sure that you are joining us here on the ICCC 2024. We are barely starting. By the way, thank you for giving me this first slide. I figured he's like, let's get him out of the way, the first. But I like to think about it as me building a little bit the hype for the show, and I hope that everybody listens, first of all, because I'm telling you, this is the place to be, all right? 4 days worth of just pure Star Wars goodness, all right? If you're into comic books, there's stuff for that. If you're into art, there's stuff for that, absolutely. If you want, signatures, photo ops, vintage stuff, modern stuff, lightsabers, they got you covered, all right? You're going to see some awesome people. You're going to see some awesome content creators, unlike myself. But there's plenty of other really good ones out here on the floor. So you might get to meet people you watch on YouTube fairly often, which I did. And it was very cool, so far at least. And we got plenty of good organizations, plenty of clubs, actually. I was a bit surprised at the quantity of clubs that we got here in the house. So make sure that you check out the schedule. There's an app. Come on. Everybody loves an app these days, right? So there's an ICCC app that's going to tell you all the schedules, all of the panels, all of the guests, all of the cool stuff, that's going on throughout the weekend. So make sure you check that. They got their website, IC Nashville, and where it's also posted everything. You're going to see probably some highlights from today and tomorrow. But again, if you're thinking about it, don't. Just show up. Trust me, you're gonna have a blast. It's been super fun, and like I said, we're like 2 hours, not even 2 hours officially into the show, and I don't want to talk about how much I've spent in those 2 hours. All right, moving on. So please make sure that you show up here. It's going to be a great show. I'll be here all weekend. Okay, I'll be here all 4 days. Yes, my wallet trembles when I say that. But I'm very much looking forward to meeting some of the artists, talking to them actually, and of course some of the actors. Right now, I think literally after this, I'm gonna go up to my room, grab that throne that I was telling you about, and come back down to get Timothy Zahn to sign it. Today, I hope to get Warwick Davis's autograph on our picture together, which again, I think that's gonna look pretty cool. And we are gonna hit the gentleman who plays Greedo. Actually brought a black series for Greedo, if you can believe that. Kind of a weird choice now that I think about it. But there's plenty of stuff to do here at ICCC. Make sure that you are tuned here also to the podcast stage to see some awesome content creators throughout the weekend. Make sure that you're checking out the ICCC Facebook page for updates, for live streams like this one, and for just overall very cool stuff. So if I can leave you with anything, is that this is the Star Wars convention to be. You really want to get in on it, all right? It's been super fun. Again, you will see plenty of cool stuff, and you get to just geek out with friends. It doesn't get much better than that. So I hope that you guys are having a great Thursday. I hope that you get an even better weekend. And if you're local, once again, make sure that you come down to the show. It's going to be awesome. There's plenty to do. It's very family friendly. There's plenty of activities also. And like I said, this is the place to be to get your autographs, your pictures, your vintage collectibles, your modern collectibles, all of that good stuff that you're into. Trust me, you're going to find something here. So last thing I just want to say is thank you for allowing me to jump on here, use this awesome equipment that I wish I could afford on my channel, and have fun. All right, I'll catch you on the next one, and may the force be with you.